Hi, welcome to the Sacral Centre. So, I hope you got on really well with the last centre, which was the root centre. It was about security. It's about feeling grounded and balanced in ourselves. I hope you were able to try some ginger and be a little bit more aware what the ginger does as well. It helps to balance and unblock the root center. And today we're in the sacral center. For me, when I sort of look at it from the herbalist kind of point of view, the first thing I go to is mint. There's so many different types of mint, and we use it in all various different ways. From mint tea, which I've got one. Here's one I made earlier. This is a 3 mint tea. To mint sauce on lamb, mint in smoothies. Where else do I use mint? I use mint oil in my skin blends, simply because it refreshes, it gets us back into feeling a bit more flexible, being a bit more in the flow of things, and it definitely uplifts the soul as well. So most people have had mint tea or mint sauce in their food, but from an emotional point of view, it actually connects you with your feelings. And sometimes when we're a bit low, it helps us to recognize, okay, yes, we're a little bit low, but we actually can work through that. And the smell of mint, so just to give a little bit of a broader perspective, with the mint in mind, when I invite people to experiment with something or become more mindful of a herb, I would say smell it first, see what it does, connect with the feeling that comes up, connect how it feels in the body, connect with, just all your senses. And 9 times out of 10, if you don't like the smell of something, then your body doesn't find it useful. And this is generally in herbalist terms, or generally anything to do with plant medicine. I found this over the years. When people come to have sessions with me, I get them to smell the oils first or to smell the herbs first, and we can then gauge from that point of view, almost like a diagnostic tool, what's relevant at that point. So if you love the smell of mint, it's always useful to have a bit of tea, put it in a smoothie. I have mint around my garden. I've got 3 different types of mint. I've got a normal spearmint, then I've got the round-leaved wild mint here, and I've also got a pineapple mint. And just to have these different nuances as well can be quite fun to experiment with. Mint sauce, apparently, you can put on other things as well, not just lamb. You can use it. My husband uses it on vegetables quite a lot. And his love for the mint over the years, he knows when he needs it to help him get back into the flow of things, So I suggest you try out different types of mint as well. Have a look in your kitchen cupboards. Maybe you grow it in your garden, and I hope you can incorporate it a little bit more into creating some fun with tea blends maybe, or just having it as an addition to your fruit salad, for example. This is one of the ways that I like to use it. Fruit and mint go quite well together, and so does chocolate and mint. So hot chocolate and mint goes together as well. One of the things that I do with some of the children that I work with is we make minted hot chocolate, and I absolutely love that. And it all brings us back into our sacral. It's about flow, if we're stuck, or if you're a bit constipated as well. So on a physical level, if you feel a bit stuck, constipated and stuff, it'll start working on the digestion again. So that is mint. But one of the things that people eat a lot, and it's not a herb, it's actually a food, which is raspberries. You can get the raspberry tea, you can get the raspberries obviously in the shops, and that is very good for the sacral as well, and they're very yummy. And if you want to try the mint with the raspberry and maybe a little bit of dark chocolate, that can be really a lovely tonic for the sacral area. Spiritually, for me, the sacral is about knowing when to move with your intuition. It's that intuitive yes or no that we're getting. And the intuitive yes or no when we meet a new situation, a new person, when we have opportunities coming our way. And sometimes we just have to stop and go, okay, this is what I'd like to say yes to. And align with that. And every time we come across like a situation and you might find yourself have a mint tea, or think of it in a way that connects with that which you want, it actually helps you manifest this new thing in your life as well. So for me, smells and taste and just the knowing about the different herbs and foods help me to anchor what I'd like to have more flow about in my life. So when I drink mint tea, I remember the plans that I've made, what I'd like to manifest, how I can see it work out and flow. We can use it as a fun anchor point to reinforce where we're going. And so I encourage you to play with mint and maybe a little bit with raspberries as well. Enjoy this part of the journey, and I'll see you at the next chakra. Bye for now.